Men use AI to score dates. Most venture capitalists already invest in AI, and Blackrock's plans for AI. We're watching the AI report, helping you stay relevant in the age of AI. Lots of good stuff to cover today. Let's get into it. In news that surprises no one, men use AI to get dates from online dating apps. 20% of the 274 guys surveyed said they used ChatGPT to create bios for their dating profiles and craft tailored and captivating messages that resonated with their preferred matches. Why is this news? Of course we're gonna use AI to land dates. We're men, damn it. But if you're a guy using ChatGPT to go on a date with your Tinderella, ask yourself this. What kind of impression are you gonna make when after everything she says, you excuse yourself to go to the toilet and ask ChatGPT for advice? I mean, if a robot has better game than you, maybe consider going out more. I actually did a, social experiment a few months ago. I unleashed ChatGPT on a few of my unsuspecting matches. Basically, it was too vanilla to get me a date with the type of girl I'm into, which is, surprise, surprise, a hot one. That's mine and every other guy's type of girl. Not sure how much AI can help you there. If you have 3 hours to kill and you would like to watch one of the founding fathers of the internet and also a billionaire entrepreneur get interviewed by my absolute favorite robot in the world, go watch the Lex Freeman interview with Mark Andreessen. This has been up for a week already, but I only saw it now because, hey, one-man team here and these AI news don't plan on stopping anytime soon. Great episode. We can learn so much from Andreessen. He's not only had his hands in most of the most important developments when it comes to the internet, including web browsers, SSL certificates, and even JavaScript. And the latter may or may not be a good thing. But no, seriously, one of my favorite Silicon Valley people, great perspectives on AI, very eloquent, very rational. Lex does a great job as an interviewer as usual, pushes back quite a lot in my opinion and makes the conversation interesting and meaningful. Go watch it after this video, but don't do it now. Keep watching this video. If you leave now, that's not cool, man, not cool at all. We have the 4th edition of the Global AI Index by Tortoise Media here, ranking countries by AI development. Guess who's first? Yeah, US waves the #1 finger one more time, scoring 100 points and has a solid advantage over China with 62 points. Singapore is third, which honestly surprised me a bit. I know Singapore is a major tech hub and they're always pursuing cutting-edge technologies and developments, but I didn't expect it to be in front of the UK, which is at #4. Canada and South Korea are at #5 and 6 respectively. Israel, which may be the smallest country in this index, is at #7. Speaking of Israel, Israeli Defense Force Major General Eran Niv believes that the entire Israeli military will run on generative AI in a few years. He also thinks that every area of warfare will be based on generative AI information. He says without a strong and effective digital basis, no one will be able to prosecute a war in any area. Okay, I'm the last person to school the Israelis on war, but I think war will still be possible without AI. You just need guns from my understanding of it. No, but seriously, Israel has one of the most advanced militaries in the world. These guys know what they're talking about. All of those drones and tanks and warships will be controlled by AI at some point. Maybe we can have AI-controlled weapons fight each other so that humans don't have to die. And whoever has the better robot army wins without any human casualties. How about that? OpenAI plans to open their first international office in London. We see this expansion as an opportunity to attract world-class talent and drive innovation in AGI development and policies, says Sam Altman, head of OpenAI. Yeah, this is important for them. AI regulation may differ by country or region, which means these companies will have to have different offices anyway. Plus, the UK could use a boost in the AI race. I've heard they're lagging behind Singapore. While we're on the topic of OpenAI, Sam Altman, the founder of OpenAI and poster child for AI utopia, is being sued for violating privacy laws because they scraped the entire internet practically and soaked up all kinds of data, potentially including private data. The plaintiffs chose to remain anonymous because they fear backlash. Backlash from who? Sam Altman's band of cultishly obsessed cheerleaders? It's just a bunch of AI nerds. Who's gonna do the backlashing? Anyway, there might be merit in this lawsuit, although I think it might be just a bluff. As far as I'm aware, GPT was trained on publicly available data. I guess we're still trying to figure out whether all of that was, legal or moral. Is it okay to simply use humanity's collective digital output like that? I think we should have a serious debate on this one. I'm just not sure how legit this particular lawsuit is gonna be. 3 out of 4 venture capitalists invested in AI over the past year. Also, breaking news, the 1 out of the 4 venture capitalists that didn't invest in AI is best friends with one of the 10 dentists who didn't agree that Colgate is great for cavities. You gotta have haters. It shows you're doing things right. But you know which investor is definitely investing in AI? Blackrock. Why do I always get chills running down my spine when I say that word? Blackrock. By the way, you can't say that word for the 3rd time because if you say it 3 times, Satan will appear behind you and buy your property at a discounted price in a crisis. Okay, so BlackRock identified 5 key areas that are expected to have a great effect on how they and other people invest. And no surprises here, AI is actually at number 1. In case you didn't know, BlackRock have about $10 trillion under management, which is like 10% of the world's GDP. These guys run everything. They know everything. So if they're saying that AI is a good bet, and we assume they're not saying that with like some sort of an agenda, which is definitely a possibility since they're quite devious, but still, if they say AI will be an important factor going forward, I would at least pay attention there. Zoom launches Intelligent Director, an AI feature that optimizes the image and angle of participants in the Zoom room. This will enable participants to clearly see each person in the meeting, even in large conference rooms. So if you enjoyed laying low during meetings and trying to get by unnoticed, this is definitely not good news for you. And finally, I saw this article on Vox, and honestly, it's not that critical in terms of AI news, and it doesn't really offer any great perspective, but it annoyed me so much that I had to include it. Scared tech workers are scrambling to reinvent themselves as AI experts. The AI specialist is the new it girl in tech. Like, what are people supposed to do? Some of them may lose their jobs. Should they just roll over and give up and go live under a bridge? I don't know, I just don't like this type of journalism. Actually, the article itself is not that inflammatory, although it does have a bit of that same tone and position. Guys, this is happening, whether we like it or not. You can bury your head in the sand or cover your ears with your hands like a 5-year-old and pretend that AI isn't penetrating every aspect of our lives, and you can criticize or make fun of people who are trying to adopt this new technology or learn more about it or use it to their benefit, but by doing that, you will be shooting yourself in the foot, and that's the way it is. That was the AI Report for today. Hope you're learning about AI as much as I am. If not, tell me how to improve. I want to be your most important source of knowledge and information when it comes to AI. Like and subscribe to show your boy some love here, and I'll see you tomorrow.